Good morning, good morning, good morning. What time is it? Time check. 10:52 a.m. in Las Vegas, Nevada. This is Salvador Jumawan. I'm just gonna do some real time, I don't know, income producing activity, and at the same time, I'm gonna do some coaching with some of my team that has any questions. Still don't understand what's going on, or a lot of times we always have the little question on how to do this and how to do that. So I usually do that on a Friday, but since yesterday was Christmas Day, spending time with friends and family, let's do it today, December 26th. Let me share with you my daily income producing activity with my global drop shipping business with an amazing company that offers consumable products, right? Good morning, Chet. So, good morning, Chet. Um, Chet is also one of the global, um, business entrepreneurs that builds her business on a drop shipping business. So, I'm gonna share with you guys on. Well, first of all, the first question people ask: Can can does it cost a lot of money to do this business? The answer is no, no. It only costs you $20 to set up your account with a company, and the company have their warehouse in South Dakota. Already opened one up in so guys, excuse the noise, right? Because this is real time. We still have a lot of mess in the house, but this is just to show everybody that don't wait until everything's done and clean up and perfect and everything's quiet. No, you just have to continue to do the daily method of operation or your daily income producing activity. Don't get caught up getting sidetracked on trying to learn too many things, but you're not doing anything about it, right? So you need to have your main core activity that you do on a daily basis that will bring you um, attraction, promotion, not recognition, but yeah, being recognized with the people in your community. So it costs $20 to get started, but you just have to purchase at least one item from the company to activate that website, because the company wants to make sure that you understand a little bit about some of the products. So most of the products they have are the highly consumable product. And one of the hottest product right now is the Turmerose, right? This is a coffee that tastes great, but at the same time it help people lose some weight. It has all this natural ingredients that helps people increase energy, improve mood, crush cravings. So this video is not really a to promote and sell you to the business. This is to show you how I do my business and how my team does my business. So if you have any question, feel free to ask question like Trina. Good morning, Mary Cadman. Merry Christmas to you as well. Chat from Canada. If you have any question, feel free to ask question, or you can even call me on a messenger. I will pick it up so our friends on Facebook can hear our conversation. So this is a real deal, guys. If you say, Sal, I want to open up another stream of income, maybe because you already have a business, but you want to have another stream of income that is kind of in line with what you already do. Because one thing for sure, guys, if you have a once main source of income right now and you already know how to do marketing, excuse me, guys, my nose is itchy, and the company makes anything can happen. There's this one company over on the 23rd of December just announced that they filed a bankruptcy. And man, I admire and I was inspired by this company. They've been around for 20 years, so it's not their fault. It's the situation did not help the kind of platform of business they have because they're in the travel business. However, other companies strive, like drop shipping business, right? So, like Amazon, eBay, those are the things that you would remember if you're thinking of drop shipping, if you're getting started in the business. So, guys, a lot of my friends here are online entrepreneurs. So you could probably be already in the team or in the business of drop shipping. with the same company, or maybe you're just taking a look, you're kind of curious. A lot of times people talk about how great their company is, but they don't really show you how to do it. You're pretty much on your own to translate what your sponsor, upline, whatever you call them, the person that brought you into the business, you pretty much you're on your own to translate it to your own personal activity, how you can do this. But I'm going to share with you how simple that is. So get up in the morning, do my thing, eat breakfast, have coffee. I like to have coffee, check my email, right? But I do my personal stuff and just get myself pumped up and say your prayers, whatever you want. So there are four major things that we teach our team, right? We call it our power hour. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it, but of course, I cannot give you all the details because I need to be working with you. But hopefully, you can pick up some value from it and apply it to your business. So, four things. Number one is, remember, what we're teaching you here is teaching you how to do attraction marketing. Gather information of people looking at your information and let them decide if this is for you or not. A lot of time in this business, they think they're the only company. They're, not, there's no one company or products for everybody, right? So your job, our job, is to get good in being consistent, promoting the same information. So hopefully, people will get the message, right? Just like how we see information on TV, right? Because we keep seeing them, and then when the time meets the opportunity, we remember their product, their brand, right? The same thing with us. Daniel, good morning, good morning. We have Annex Ponce. Ganda, good morning, coach. Hope you and your family had a lovely Christmas. Yes, we did. Thank you very much. Noemi Hugeman from It's Evening there. Thank you, thank you. I think she's from Germany. Tokoyo Carlton. Oh my gosh, we have Tokoyo Carlton, but make sure you follow this guy. This guy's dropped some valuable nuggets every day. He's also a friend from another community, community of business entrepreneurs. Love that community. Turn your phone sideways. I like to turn it up this way so I can see I can read the thing, boss. Thank you very much. Thank you for your advice. So I rather learn po and get value from you. Nasend ko na kanina ng maga. Okay. All right, Daniel in there, Camila. Okay, cool. Yeah. So there's four things that we do on a regular basis. Now, if you say you want to take massive action, you just do more of these four things. The first thing we do is we're in the people business. People has the money, but you have to connect the people that has the money to spend their money on the things they want. So now we're hoping that things that we have, our consumable products, will connect to the people that has the money they're willing to spend. What are the things that people want on holidays? Well, they love to eat, they celebrate, right? But what do they regret? Gaining some extra weight. What do people like to drink? Majority of the people like to drink coffee, especially when they learn how to drink coffee already. But the non-coffee drinkers, we don't need to convert them to drink coffee. But some people, they rather drink coffee rather than take pills. So this good stuff, right? Thanks to Koyo. Anyway, so here's the idea, guys. There's four things. First is how you prepare to engage on your social media. We're going to focus on how you use social media marketing combined with attraction marketing, right? Attraction marketing, how you combine that with the business you got. Like in our case, I'm going to talk specifically about our business because from Sunday to Wednesday, I help other entrepreneurs learn attraction marketing. This time, from Thursday to Saturday, I teach my team how specifically I use attraction marketing combined with turnkey global dropship business. How do you combine those two? Because you can have a very powerful global shipping company you're working with, but if you don't know how to attract people to you, you just have yourself another product. They're not gonna buy because they don't see you, right? Or you can have a powerful attraction marketing, but you have a weak product or service proposition, right? Better yet, with me and Tokoyo, we belong into a community. Now we can combine incentive marketing. Man, you combine all those three, that's powerful deal. But right now, let me just get to attraction marketing, talking to my team or the people in my business, in the company, how you use attraction marketing, connecting with our drop shipping business. So, number one, what I do is I go to my Facebook live, my Facebook, right? I log in and I go to my news feeds, right? News feeds, news feeds, news feeds, right here. And then I just start engaging with people, compliment. If it's the holiday, you tell them, Merry Christmas, but be creative in your words. Don't be lazy, just Merry Christmas, all that message and stuff. You engage, you give them a heart. Don't give him thumbs up, give him a heart. The reason being is because you stand out more. Because you will realize you will see more people giving thumbs up than likes, and then people are curious. The people that makes a thumbs up or likes in your post, you want to know who gives you the heart, and then they pretty much stand out more frequent, right? Mary Cadman, thank you. And before you make a post, so it's important that you stay engaged with your audience in social media, right? With your Facebook. Now, I'm gonna switch a little bit. I'm gonna give you some idea that I learned. It's up to you to take it. There's no right and wrong in this business, right? So for me, when I get somebody on board in my business, the first thing I want to teach them is how to upgrade, optimize their Facebook. Number one is their Facebook covers. You want to make them look good. Spend some time, if they have friends or if they're graphic artists, spend some time on your profile picture. On their Facebook cover. Make somebody look like, make yourself look like, man, you're this professional person that people wants to know more from, right? Secondly, and if you want to know what I'm talking about, just go to my profile. And if we're not friends yet, and you're in business, follow me or add me as friends, right? So you will get the updates every time I make some updates later on, right? So that's one thing. The next thing that you need to work on is your profile. Make sure on your profile and make sure you have your good size quality photos. If it's better is like a half a body. So your eyes, when it's looking at the lenses, it looks like you're looking at your audience on your social media profile, right? So that's one tip. Second tip is your profile. Make sure you get a clean background. If you need to crop it, put a white background, but it's solid background. So the attention is on you, not on the background. If you like dogs, don't put your dog's pictures in there because people are not going to relate with your dog or your cat or your lizard or your birds, right? I love birds, but I don't put my birds in there. So connect with them with eyeballs. So guys, this is not my thing. If you want to learn about attraction marketing, I will refer you to a powerful training, right? I've done many trainings. I've done trainings with Ray Higdon, John Melton, really good stuff, social media marketing. For 2 years, I've been practicing what I learned from them. I know I can learn more, but when I was, but then, I wasn't getting a lot of attraction. So I learned how to build the content, but the attraction marketing part of it was the missing link until a friend of mine shared me this information about attraction marketing. Now I start getting people coming to me. And then with all the information that I'm learning, I become more creative. Then I combine all these other trainings that I learned in the past. So I'm gonna come back to what I was talking about. So I help people prepare, make them look good. Because if you found a good business and you're starting it, and then you're gonna start talking it to the friends and family, right? They already know who you are. They will remember you from, if you're like careless and irresponsible back in the days, they're going to remember that. And then all of a sudden you start talking big, change your lives, positive moves. They're not gonna easily believe that. They have to see it from you. You don't need to prove it to them, but you have to show them. Action speaks louder than words. So when you start making those changes and stuff, that's announcing to the people that are following you, that are stalking you, or the friends and family. You're letting them know that you're about to do something good. So once you make that list of just letting them know without you trying to convince. So here's the thing, guys. Back in the days, I want my friends and my family to be successful with me more than they want it for themselves. That's why it was heavy, frustrating, and stuff. Here's what I learned: let the people we know, our warm market, friends and family, what we do, but let's treat them as friends and family. Keep the conversation we have, except if it's negative, then I block them. Even if they're negative, I mean, even if there's family, but you know, keep that conversation. Be real, real talk. Show that you care, you concern, and stuff like that, right? Because the moment you start talking business and stuff, and then they shy away from it, don't push it, don't insist it. Otherwise, instead of people listening to us, it's called unsolicited stories or unsolicited advice. You probably like, you feel it. You feel it. If they're not interested, then don't give it to them. Only give your interesting story to those people that are interested to hear. Now, how do you do that? Then make friends to those people that might be interested to your story. Who are they? Well, what kind of information do you give? Well, then of course, if I'm a dad working from home, then I want to connect with stay-at-home dad working from home. So it's either, even if they're already in the business, it doesn't mean that we can help each other out, right? So now I'm teaching you marketing, like expanding your network, right? Because I want to put it all together before I talk about the IPO, I mean, my IPA. So what I do is I spend most chunk of my time, and it's not like I sit for 4 or 8 hours. No, in between, right? So when I'm looking at my cell phone, when I'm in line, when I'm in the toilet, like Fraser Brooks, right? I'm not wasting my time letting time pass by without no activity, because I have my phone. I spend so much money on my phone. I spend so much money on this, my internet on my phone, and then the service and stuff. Might as well make the phone work for me, right? So what I do is I make friends with people that are the same mind, right? The same, so that when I post some information, those people would appreciate more than people that don't care about my business, right? So who are those people? People that are already in the business, or you know, see, here's the thing, guys. I like to connect with people even if they already are in the business, because I prefer to connect with people that means they're active, the active business people. A lot of people join a business, they're not active. I don't want to work with them. I'd love them to become my customer, but if they're not active, then I would have to babysit them. So this is the concept that I learned from Tracy Biller. So he said, Sal, no, that's I never met the guy, but when I study other people's training, I act as if it's first person, right? So he goes, you have a greater chance to win a lottery than to win with your friends and family on a network marketing business, which is true, but he said he's a greater chance. He said no chance, right? So I do have a friend, man. He's just so blessed. I mean, like I'm so pumped up with this guy. He's got two of his brothers and his daughter, but it took time. It took time, but he showed to them. See, here's the thing, guys. Your friends and family are going to join your business once you showed that your leadership is up, because they're looking, but you probably haven't showed them that you're the person they're looking for in terms of joining your business, right? Because maybe they just don't want to be get signed up because your brother or your friend with them, right? Maybe they're really looking, but they want to see if you're serious about your business. So showing up every day, doing your IPA on a daily basis, keeping your post consistent is part of your IPA and it's part of your success. It's called branding, advertisement. You're branding your story over and over again. Now, if they see you like, oh my gosh, it's been 2 weeks, I'm seeing Sal, getting more energy, engagement, and he's happier, he's getting promotion, recognition, people are respecting him, then you start getting their respect as a business person. Are you seeing the psychology here? It's not the other way around. If you get started and you start talking to your friends, talking big, but you live small, right? You still commenting all this negative post on your Facebook. It's not gonna make you look good. So you gotta prepare to attack, not to attack in a negative way. It's just like going to a battle, right? Know your weapons, know your armory, know self defense, right? Before you go to war, you don't go to war and try to figure out what kind of bullets your your enemy's gonna shoot you, right? You prepare for it, guys, because it's more productive. So Tracy Biller said, so if you want to build a team, a winning team, a championship team of a baseball team to the World Series, who are you going to recruit? Who are you going to bring into your business? Well, are you going to bring in basketball players, or golfers, or tennis players? No. Go find people that already know how to play baseball, right? Then all you need to do is just learn the game plan and practice the fundamentals, right? And go and play the game, right? So why are we trying to convince friends and family, strangers, right? You connect with the strangers, but don't try to convince them, right? But if you're consistent, like what Fraser Brooks says, you turn strangers to friends, to family, right? Because there's a way in social media that we can do that if we are consistent with our information. So uh, Tracy Biller said, expose yourself with the right targeted audience, right? Even if they're already in the business, because two things can happen. It's either your business will fold, or you're gonna make a decision, or someone else's business will make a decision and they're ready to find a different business. So that's why we in this attraction marketing, we teach people to brand themselves. Don't brand the company behind you. Those company, those are just company behind you. You are the brand, right? So you should be able to keep or pick which companies you want to represent because you believe their values, their core values, right? So it should be the company controlling your brand. No, you control your brand, right? And then people will follow you. People will follow your leadership before they pay for their membership. What is it? My friend said, people will buy in to your leadership before they pay in to a membership. Sometimes people just wants to know what business you're doing because they know that you can help them. And they just know, okay, I don't care what kind of business you do. I know you can help me. Tell me about your business. See, you see, that's powerful, right? It's not the other way around, right? So anyway, daily, what I do every day is this. I check in with my Facebook, and then I go to my news feeds and then start engaging. Now, before I engage, or I mean, start engaging, that I do that at least 15 minutes a day, right? Before I make a post. Here's what happens. If I don't do that, because here's what happens. If I do that, Facebook will recognize, because Facebook algorithm keeps changing. Excuse me, my got a burp. Um, so when you're doing that engagements and stuff before you make a post, then you have a higher exposure. Your information will be shown into more people that you engage with, news feeds, right? So it depends on what kind of friends you have on your Facebook that you're engaging with. Then you have a higher visibility or attention or readership to what you're posting. So engage first before you make a post. Now, posting should not take more than 10 minutes. If you prepare your post the night before, right? So, say if you have like a webinar happens on a Wednesday, then you should be promoting it starting Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night, and then a Wednesday during the day. If your webinar is on a Sunday night, I mean a Wednesday night, right? So those are the things that you should be focusing on, right? Of course, I cannot give you all the details. That's gonna be like, man, one day, one whole, another training in itself. But I think I think you already know what I'm talking about, because you're friends with me because you're already in the social media marketing space. You just probably need a little bit of a tweaking and guides and stuff, right? And then another thing that we do best is we call the ATM method, right? This is not new. This is this a lot of millionaires have already been using this in a social media marketing space. So when you make a post and then people are interested to what you post, you engage. See, that's why engagement is powerful. See, traffic is king, engagement is queen. Who moves the king's head? The queen, because the queen is the neck, right? So anyway, so when people engage with you, right, you take him to the ATM process. So for us, we have this group, depending on what their interest is. If they're interested about just the product, then we take him to the product ATM group. So they can see other people that are excited about the product, they get social proof, and so on and so forth. And with that, they don't get lost in the shuffle. Because if somebody asks for your information, you respond once, and then you're not able to get back with them, then it stops there. But a lot of times people make a decision after they see your same information, better yet, from other people talking about the same information over and over again, then it builds a brand, right? So there's a product ATM, and then we also have the opportunity ATM. So that we call it the project, you know. So when people ask, you know, so Sal, you know, I've been doing very good with my attraction marketing. I want to open up a new streams of income, right? I say, okay, cool. Let me go ahead and add you to, you know, actually, you know, I don't say let me go ahead. I just say, okay, cool. I added you because they're already asking for your information. So I don't need to ask them for permission to be added, right? So I add them to our ATM opportunity information. There they will see brand new people making money because the system is so simple, right? And then from there, they get marinated, they get more information. So as you can see, this is a process, right? And they get information. And then lastly, when they reach out, tell me more about it. That's when we take him to a Zoom presentation. So it could be one-on-one, right? So that I can answer their question. Guys, I'm the type of person that, man, you will not hear me try to close you because I freaking hate it when people are trying to close me. It push my button and makes me blow up, right? Because I've seen it before. People try to close me. They don't even understand their business. They just want to close me become a number. Because back, for many years, a lot of times I get recruited, I get brought into the business because of my ability. I always end up helping create, not even help, but starting to create the system, and then they just leverage off of me. So I feel like, man, my energy is all drained out because my upline and my sponsor and so on and so forth, they're not participating, right? So anyway, I'm glad that I'm working with the company and the team that I'm working with, because the energy is not just coming from me, it's coming from everybody. We all resonate, and then together we're like a blaze, right? So okay, so we talk about engagement, make a post, ATM process. So ATM is the proactive way of building your business, meaning, you know making a decision who you want to connect, because you identify that person as someone that is open to take a look at the opportunity, or maybe you work with this person within different business, or maybe this person is a business entrepreneur. It's easier to invite them for the opportunity rather than to try to convert other people. They should do this business, they should be seeing it from you already, right? Where I don't know, if you want to continue to do that, then you do that, and then I will just go ahead and convert those people. Yeah, because man, if you do the method that we're teaching you, you're not gonna come across with the conversation, is this a pyramid scheme? You know, if I say, if you're gonna ask me, is this a pyramid scheme? You disqualified yourself. I don't have to talk to you about my business. No, talk to somebody that will convince you this is not a pyramid scheme. Once you're convinced, you talk to me, I'll show you. So what I'm saying is, I connect the friends that I invite or accept in my business, in my Facebook world, are people that already passed that stage, that still thinks network marketing or this kind of business is a pyramid scheme. Because if that's the case, then I will let other network marketers convince you. I don't have the energy for that. I'm just too busy for people that are ready to just work with a program, with a powerful, super duplicating system, and ready to take action, because I don't have time for that. And that's what I learned from my mentors. You have to prioritize your energy. If you want to be the guru that convince people that network marketing is not a pyramid scheme, then be that guru. But if you want to be that expert that shows people strategy, passing that stage of pyramid scheming and stuff, ready to take action because they believe in the product, what they have. They just want to have a system that they can follow step by step, then be that expert. And I want to invite you, if you're not in my team, in our team yet, you've been looking, you've been following my posts, my team's posts, and you're shopping around. This is what I have to offer to you. I'm going to show you a real-time one-on-one coaching, show you the deal, show you how to do the business, rather than just explaining you how to do the business. A daily method of operation that attracts people. We're going to use attraction marketing, combining our turnkey drop shipping platform, and then we're going to teach you an irresistible, right? Incentive marketing. What if we can give them an incentive just to show up and listen to your presentation? Just to show up. Because if your presentation is so good that you just need to have to work with the numbers of people to see your presentation, right? To see your presentation, then you should be focusing just getting people to see your presentation, not closing the deal, because closing the deal will happen if your presentation is so good and they want more information. Man, that's a buying question. Hey, I want more information. Great. Let me show you more details, because what I just showed you is just the bird's eye view, right? It's just the icing. Let me show you the cake. right? So, all right, we got some question here. Mary Cadman, she said, powerful advice. Thank you very much. Let's say hi to some of our friends. Jeff from Canada, thank you very much for tuning in. Trina, good morning, good morning, good morning, Trina. Mary Cadman, Merry Christmas to you. Uh, good morning, good morning. Noemi from Germany, thank you for tuning in. Annex from Canada, I believe. Noemi again for its evening over there right now. We got Tokoyo, Carlton. Can't wait to be working with you. Danielle, Camille. Hi kuya, magandang umaga po. Boxing Day po dito sa Boxing Day, nice. Okay. Here we go. Mary Cadman, great job. Thank you very much. Good after I can work with you too. D Carter. D Carter is another amazing social media marketer. You should follow her, get some tips and advice. Man. And Taylor, ATM, love it, bro. Yes. What's ATM? I'm gonna answer that for you right now, Noemi. ATM means add tag message. So reach out to your sponsor, and I believe you do have a groups of people that you can add people to, but connect with them first, because that's a powerful system that you can learn, so that people that you want to share the information with, you don't so that you don't need to use your profile, right, to be advertising your product and services, right? Because here's what happens, then you're not branding yourself. What you should be branding, I mean, guys, different, this is my method, this is what I'm learning, and it works pretty good for us. And I'm not saying other training is wrong, I'm just saying I'm answering because you're watching my training. So what I've learned is, when I bought this training about attraction marketing, what this training have taught me is how to brand myself. Right. So what I mean by brand myself, the post that I should put on my profile is not so much about the product, but the lifestyle. Why would people want to do what I'm doing? Because now I'm having this kind of lifestyle, this excitement, this benefits, right? And yeah, and then there's a formula in attraction marketing. Now, when people ask, "Hey, man, what's that coffee that you mentioned?" You can, and then you can use curiosity post. Man, I love this coffee. It's helping me not eat so much during holiday, because before I used to gain 10 to 15 pounds every year, right? Ever since I started drinking this coffee 2 years ago, I don't gain that weight anymore. It's either I don't gain weight or I lose some after the holidays, right? So, and then they go, what? What coffee? See, that's curiosity post, right? So when people are curious about that kind of post, you should have a Facebook groups with your team where you can add them, rather than getting back with them and trying to close and sell the deal. Take them through the process, because here's what happens when you can do that. It's so much easier. Even if you are, say Noemi, let's say you're really good in making sales, right? But what about the people, the brand new people that comes into your business? They don't know how to do the presentation yet. They don't have the proof yet. It's hard, right? But it's so much easier if you teach them a simple process of attraction marketing, and people get curious, and you just tell them, hey, you know what, hey, thanks for reaching out about that coffee. Listen, I added you to our group, I tag you to the video that explains about the coffee, and some of my friends will say hi to you. You see how powerful that is? It's much easier than me trying to close and sell the product, right? I hope you get some value out of that. We have Elsa Raputi watching live from South Africa. Oh my goodness, I have my new friend Elsa from South Africa. So Noemi, I hope that makes sense. So add, tag, and message. Of course, there's more details around it, but that's a good start. I'm sure your team just reach out to Darwin. I'm pretty sure you have a team where you have a group where you can add people asking questions about the product opportunity, and then they get informed there, right? So that's pretty much. In fact, we have one, but that it's so public, and some people, they don't use best practice. So if you're gonna use that one, it's really good though. It's really good. That's where I get my our before and after picture stuff, right? Um, but some people might go ahead and interact with the people that you added in there. So you have to always, be on the lookout. Yeah. You know what? You can put all the rules and all that. There's two or three people that will break the rule. All right, Noemi. Well, I hope you get some value out of this. So that's the training I do every day now. So that's that's the stuff that I do on Facebook, right? Then of course there are things behind the scene. You know, I have a software that allows me to help me invite new friends on my Facebook on targeted audience. So I set and help a software that helps comment on certain number of people, so I keep engaged. So when I set it up, I can go take my wife to work while I'm away in the car. The system is working for me. So those are, behind the scene type of training and stuff. There's so many things. But to answer the question of some of my friends, how does it cost a lot of money? No, it doesn't cost a lot of money. Consider this: if you're going to start your own online business, especially let's say Amazon or eBay, you have to find a resource where you have to spend at least buy the minimum of 500 to 1,000 of the units. You're hoping that this is going to sell on the market space. But we have a high consumable product that is proven, right? You can do the research, right? That there is a billions of dollars market share for us. All we need to do now is learn attraction marketing. So the people we know on social media will learn that we have this amazing product. And then secondly is learn a little bit on the logistics side of it by simply, you know, getting back with your sponsor, and then, learning a little bit about your back office, your website. But the good side of it is that you don't need to produce and create those anymore. It's a plug and play. It's turnkey, right? Um, and then the warehouse, you don't have to pay employees, that kind of stuff. So Rosemary Okori, thank you for tuning in from Kenya. So those are the things. Man, if I turn the camera around, you can see the kitchen is still a mess. Um, we're slowly putting away Christmas gifts and stuff like that. But you know what? Here's what I've done. Here, let me share with you. See, guys, I'm not no super rich trying to do this. I have a small shelf behind me. Those products right there, guys, most of them are like empty shelf. Those are just to show people that I have products. But the rest, the product comes out of the warehouse, right? You see, and then this is a small corner in my house, right? See, as you can see, there's a kitchen right over there. And then, so I'm just using this corner right here. This is my global drop shipping business already. And I'm able to help so many people around the world. I I coach here. See, I have my lighting. So guys, another tip. If you're gonna do, you need to make sure that you have proper lighting, right? So if you're gonna do some coaching, you're gonna help build teams global. Those are part of attraction marketing, because you won't your attraction marketing won't work if you don't spend the time and necessarily little things, right? Um, on what you post, like your background. So for me, I would not post all the time with my background like this, because it gets boring. You always want to change things around. Better yet, go outside, go up the hills, go in the park where there's a green grass. Take a picture, and then that's where you put your comment, right? Um, Another thing is when you post daily, you can use motivational quotes. But when you borrow motivational quotes, don't be lazy. Just screenshot. All right, just screenshotting the pictures. Just write it, retype it, and then make it a brand new post, and then you edit a little bit the words and then put good morning if it's morning there, good afternoon. So you can trigger people to engage with you. If they're lazy to respond, if you say good morning, they can easily just type in good morning also. But that simple good morning coming from the person engaging with you is powerful because it's going to add numbers to your comments, add number to your reaction. And when you make a post, that same person uh, have a higher um, possibility or chance to see what you post, right? So you will, okay. You'll get, yeah, you can go to just a LED light, a white LED light, or you can buy the ring. Like for us, there's like you can buy the ring uh light for like $15. I don't know how it's gonna be. It's probably cheaper there if you have people manufacturing it within your area. So just say like a LED light or well, I'll search something. I'll search something. They call it the ring light. Ring light. But this one, this is not a ring light. This is my wife's light for her plants. She gets so many lights. I said, "Can I borrow one of those lights?" So she gave it to me. Now I have more Christmas gifts. So actually, right now, what I'm using the gift that my wife gave me. It's a stabilizer, and then we were playing around with it yesterday, taking pictures with friends and family. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So yeah, so now for 2021, man, I think my equipment is all set up. But I hope you get some value out of this real-time training, right? So very soon, this is okay. I will Rosemary, I'm gonna go ahead and screenshot some pictures from like Amazon, right? And please don't spend a lot of money on this. Just find something so that when you're making a live, you have your face is lit enough. Because if you're doing live and then you're in the dark, like dark area, you don't look attractive. I mean, it's just like you lose people's attention. You know, a lot of time, a lot of people doing lives, trying to promote themselves. They're in the car with no light. I used to do that. It's not very. You do it once or twice just to let them. Hey guys, I'm in the car. I'm usually. But then if you're always in the car and then you have dark background, you're gonna lose people's attention. Yeah, you always want to be because I don't know. There is it's all that psychology. So guys, just to let you know, for those of you watching, if you're in the U.S., we're we have the trial pack. Let me see. Oh, here. We now have the Temeros trial pack. So if you just want to try it, don't want to spend a whole lot of money, $20, you can try the trial packs for and then it comes in sticks. The trial packs come in sticks like this. There's 6 of them in here. So it's good for 6 days and experience the product in less than a week before you make a decision, to do the business or to just become a customer. So for me, I had to try the product first. I'm the guy where when the product makes sense, the business will make sense. So now, on the business standpoint, so even if you're not in the US, I can teach you how you can build your network or your audience on your Facebook. So when you make a post, you have a higher possibility um, to have audience or a customer or a business partner in the US, Canada, Europe, and stuff like that. Because yes, we are global. We are global. However, each countries has different limitations. So Rosemary, I will reach out to you after I do my trainings and getting back with people. But yeah, I will definitely connect with you. You might be you can probably be our business partner in Kenya, I think. Kenya, yes, Kenya. And then here's the fun part, Rosemary. You can be in Kenya and build a huge organization outside Kenya. It could be in the US, Asia. Where the foundation, where there's the distribution centers already, right? Now the people in Kenya will join you because they want to build a global business also, not to sell so much on the people around you, okay? But for me, what I do, like I have a lot of people in the Philippines, right? And they go, well, the people around me, they can't afford this, and they can then build a network, build a community or an audience where people are ready to spend the money, right? Where are they? In US, Canada, Europe, right? They have money, even if they're, because they're if they're gaining weight, they have money to spend. If their problem is gaining weight after the holidays, they have money to spend. I'm telling you. Well, not only we're making people spend money, we're teaching people how to make money, right? By a simple, distribution platform. But what makes our business different is we're going to teach you attraction marketing, proper attraction marketing. So hopefully the people that join your business, you'll teach them how to do attraction marketing. Now your business will go exponential. You're no longer trying to recruit friends and family, right? Now you're teaching people that knows attraction marketing. You're just basically complementing their attraction marketing skills with the global drop shipping business. All right, guys. I hope I gave you some value out of that. I'm gonna get ready to start cleaning up the house before I get in trouble with the wife boss. No, she's nice, really. But I just wanted to start cleaning up and stuff. So that's how I do my business, guys. It's not really hard. A lot of people think, oh my God, no. If you're doing it right, you're having fun, people are reaching out to you, you're connecting them to the right information, let the system do the work. You got to have a duplicating system. Otherwise, if you don't have a duplicating system, yes, you're going to make a lot of money selling this product, right? But if they don't duplicate, that's all the money you got. When you stop selling, the business stops. So you got to find a system, teach them how to do attraction marketing so they get excited, because it's exciting when you're attracting people to you rather than you're chasing people away, right? And that's how you build your business. This is Salvador Jumbo One from Las Vegas, Nevada. I hope you get some value out of this. Bye for now.